Yo, what's up friends, I'm making this quick reminder video before I head to the gym to let you all know that our minds create our reality. Our reality is something that we can control, and we can control it through the power of our mind. We cannot control reality actually, but we can control our mind, and our mind controls reality. Why is this? We've heard so many people say, so many successful people say that, oh, our thoughts create reality. And it is true. Think about it. You have a thought. Right? You have a thought. And this thought sticks into your mind. And then you have a feeling to act upon this thought. And if you act upon this thought, then you will get something, get result. Get result. So through our thoughts, we act and then we get the result. This is what most people will tell you. Many successful people will tell you this, but I believe that they are gatekeeping a big part in this whole scenario. And that part is that thoughts alone don't cut it. Thoughts that have emotions behind it cut it. Let me explain something. So, we have so many thoughts throughout the day. We have 60,000 thoughts throughout the day. But we only get the desire to act upon thoughts that we feel like they are important. And we feel that they are important because this is who we are. I might get a thought and believe that it isn't important and I won't engage with it. And you believe that a thought, it is important, and you engage with it. Right? We have different kind of views. I think I gave the same example, but you got the idea. Now, you have to understand that your thoughts aren't yours. They come from what we call in the spiritual world, the mental plane. We live in the three different planes of existence. We live in the spiritual plane, we live in the spiritual plane where our spirit lives. We have the mental plane. Where our mind is. And we have the physical plane, where our body is. Now, if we want to create our reality, if we want to materialize something into our real life, into our reality, then we need to work with all three of these babies right here. Most of us make the mistake and we work only in the physical plane. This means we only take physical action without thinking about the spiritual and the mental action that we need to take. Now, for the simplicity of this video, I'm gonna take only the mental plane for now, because the spiritual plane is a bit more complicated to explain, and I want to make this very short and simple for the people that don't have a single clue what I'm talking about. What are these planes? Are there towers nearby? What are we doing with planes? Planes is just a realm. Let's take it as a realm. It's a world. Now, I was taking this example because I was explaining you about the mental plane, because this is where our thoughts come from. This is where our ideas come from. If somebody invented something, they said, and you ask them, where did you get this thought from? They would say, I don't know, I just got it. From where? Where did this person get his thought from? From the mental plane. Thoughts aren't yours. They just come and go. You don't identify yourself with those thoughts because you might have horrible thoughts, but this isn't you. They just come from the mental plane. And it's your duty as a person to only engage with those thoughts that actually serve you. Because what point is it to engage with the thoughts that don't serve you? You don't get a net benefit in it. You don't get a net benefit in it, you get controlled by it, and then you get in a horrible mood. And that horrible mood projects itself upon reality. Now, I want you to see thoughts like notifications. You get a notification and you can basically decide. You can decide if you engage with that notification or not. If the notification is positive, go ahead, pour emotions into it because it will magnify. This is a law of the universe. When you feel something, it magnifies. But I'm gonna get there soon enough. So, I started this whole thing to explain that thoughts create reality, but not all kind of thoughts create reality, only thoughts coupled with emotion create reality. What the fuck do I mean by this? Emotions. Why emotions? Cool thing. So, this is you, right? And this is all of us. This is every single person in the world. We have a brain, right? And we have a heart. Now, fun fact is that the heart is first developed in babies before the brain. Why? Because in the heart, everything happens more than in the brain. But let me explain something, because we need to align these two things in order to make sense. We have something called an electromagnetic field. If you don't know what an electromagnetic field is, imagine you walk into a room and you just sense that something bad has happened. You say, oh, something bad has happened, and you feel it. That's an electromagnetic field interacting with yours. Electromagnetic, energy, magnetism. Energy, attraction, right? We attract energy, we exchange energy. Everything in this world is energy, including you, including me, including this whiteboard. Everything is energy at the atomic level, right? In the quantic world. Everything is energy. And when we interact with energy, we can attract it. And we attract it through our electromagnetic field. And we have two of those. We have one in the mind and we have one in the heart. The one in the heart is 60 to 100 times more powerful than the one in the mind, as the Heart Math Institute did a study on it, and they concluded that the heart has a 60 to 100 times more power than the one in the mind. So this means that we need to combine the thoughts with the feelings if we want to have the most power of our electromagnetic field. Because electromagnetic, as I said, energy and attraction, right? Magnet. And we want to attract the energy of the things that we want. Exactly. We need to attract the energies of the things that we want. And we do this by activating both the one in the mind and the one in the heart. So it means thoughts plus emotions. Thoughts plus emotions, energy, magnetism, the thing that we want. If we can have the thoughts of the thing that we want and we can feel them, then you will attract that energy onto you. You attract it. Law of attraction. You attract what you are. What you are is what you think of and what you feel. How crazy is that? But, and another thing, another great thing. In the Bible, there is a saying, as a man thinketh in his heart, so we see. And most gurus online just completely misquote it. They say, as a man thinketh, so I see. But this just leaves the hard part. And the hard part is the most important part. As a man thinketh in his heart, so we see. Thoughts plus feelings combined. And another cool thing. So, we understand that if we think about what we want positively, we only engage with the positive thoughts, and we have the feelings of the things that we want currently happening now, because our subconscious mind doesn't differentiate from past and future. The universe doesn't differentiate from past and future. So if you say, oh, I will have it one day, it means that you don't have it now, and now is the only time that it is, so you're indicated that you cannot have it now. You don't have it now, you don't have it. Oh, I'll have it one day isn't an option. I have it today. I feel like it today. I think about it today, and I have it today. I embody it, as I like to call it. I embody it. You view reality through the lenses of you that has it. This is exactly what I'm trying to say. If your mind, and I'm talking specifically your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is the womb of reality. Let me subconscious mind. womb of reality, right? If your subconscious mind believes that you're somebody true, then you will become that. And how does the subconscious mind believe that something is true? Through emotion. Exactly. Think of this sponge right here. If I put this sponge without the part of the magnet, the sponge will fall. But if I put the part with the magnet on the whiteboard, it will stick. The magnet is the emotion, because the electromagnetic field in the heart is way more powerful than the one in the mind. So, we understand that by thoughts coupled with emotions, first, and we embodied it now. I'm recording. Let's go. So, let's take orange. Formula on how to get everything that you want. And people pay me for this stuff. I've helped hundreds of entrepreneurs get amazing results, $1 million contracts, 150K months, another $1 million contract, 100K per month clients, deals closed, real estate, love, whatever you want. I help them understand the game, play the game by its rules, and obtain the things that we want. How can we play a game if you don't know the rules of the game? Do you just play this game? Would you play Monopoly if you didn't know the rules? No. You need to know the rules so you can apply them to your advantage and to stay in the lane of the rules so you don't fuck up and to win the game. And this is exactly what I teach you today. And don't be fooled by the simplicity of it, because you know this information probably. But simplicity, as Da Vinci said, is the ultimate form of sophistication. This complex stuff, I can tell you a million different metaphors and analogies and crazy stuff to impress you, but you wouldn't get anything out of it. It's better to keep it simple, raw, unedited, friendly, and to actually implement this simple strategy, not to make 2-hour-long videos. Simple, short stuff that you can actually apply. So, if you want to get something specifically, we call it manifestation. It's a bit, how can I say it so I don't get cancelled? A bit zesty to call it manifestation, and because the guys with the crystal ruin it. But to materialize your desire into the tangible world, we need to get this formula. Okay, enough chit chat. So, thoughts plus feeling of the thing that you want, right? We have a desire, right? We have a desire. We need to think and feel like we already have it in the now. As we said, I won't go over it again why it's important to think and feel like you already have it in the now, right now, starting from now, right now. Then you will embody this version of yourself. And then when you embody this version of yourself, you can take the right action to get to this place. Action from this place. Because now we take the right action, right? We take the right action because we activate the mental plane as well. We are not only trapped in the physical plane. We take action in the mental plane as well first, then in the physical plane, and then we get what we want. We have the thoughts, we have the feelings of what we desire in the now. Then we take action and see reality through the lenses of us that already obtained this thing right here, and then we fucking get it. Simple as that. No need to complicate it. Short and simple. I hope you like it. If you are an entrepreneur, cheeky promo, I know, not trying to sell you, but hey man, just split all of this. So if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, whatever, athlete, a guy that I helped just won a championship. How cool is that? Anyway, athlete, business owner, whatever, you want to learn more about this stuff, you want to change your frequency, and you want to get whatever you want. Maybe that's more clients, more money, more love, more results in your business, whatever the case may be. Click the link in the description. We can chat for a bit, see if we are meant to work together. And yeah, also follow me on IG because I drop bangers on their daily stories, whatever, do Q&As, all that stuff. So yeah, see you and love.